In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply for a visitor visa for your siblings. It could be your brother or your sister. This could also be a regular visitor visa for anybody who intends to visit Canada. And on a side note, I have the job and the work permit option. Reason being, there is this news release, I believe it was February of this year, which helps visitors in Canada to be able to stay in the country on a work permit up until 2025. So as you can see on my screen here, it says visitors can continue to apply for work permits inside Canada with temporary policy extended by 2 years. And this was released, I believe, 2 months ago, ending on February of 2023, February 28th of 2023. And to be eligible, this is what it entails to qualify for this option. So I'll leave this link in the description area of this video. So if you're someone who is trying to bring your loved one over, or you're trying to apply for the regular visitor visa, or you're trying to apply for your brother and sister, just understand that this could be a good option for them. Once they're within the country, they can be able to apply to work and stay in the country for 2 years, which is up to 2025, February the 28th. Now that we know this, if you already know what you're looking for, then you can go ahead and use the different job sites out there. But here I also have the job bank, which is also on the Government of Canada website. And I'll also leave this link in the description area of this video. If you're someone who is in the country already as a visitor and you're looking to find a job, you can try this job bank, or you can also try Indeed. There are so many places you can try to get a job. Or you can also come down here where it says foreign candidates from outside Canada. You click on that, it opens up, and then you can see things like, just give it a sec. Once it opens up, then you can search for jobs from employers who are recruiting foreign candidates from outside Canada. So the fact that this type of employers are recruiting foreign candidates, this might be a good as an option for you, just something to be aware of once you are looking to bring your loved one over here on a visitor visa, or you are actually applying to visit Canada. So now that we have all this information, let's quickly go to the website of Canada, cic.gc.ca. As usual, we're going to click on English. And once that opens up, we go to visit, click on that, and then go to apply for a visitor visa. As you can see here, it says that for the fee for a visitor visa, it should be $100. Also understand that you might need to give your biometrics, which would be an added fee. It shouldn't just be $100. In case you haven't done your biometrics, I believe it's like $85, so it should take it to like $185. So now that we know this information, you can also check the processing time of any country. So if you're applying from any part of the world, you can just simply click on here and then find out how long it's going to take for you to come into the country based on your country's application process or the time frame for your country. So with that information, we are going to go to how to apply. Steps to apply, which is number 5, apply. We click on that. And then here there are options. As usual, why are you applying for a visitor visa? We're going to choose to unite with a family member, then get instructions. Once we click on that, it says, if this isn't what you expected, then make another selection. So We're going to continue, and we are going to apply for a visitor visa through the IRCC portal. So we click on that. And then it's just going to tell exactly kind of as in give you what to do: create your account, complete the online form and upload your documents, and then you pay with a credit card. So if you do not have an IRCC portal account, you can sign up here and apply. But if you already have an IRCC portal account, then just sign in, and that's what we're going to do. And then it's going to show you more information here that make sure to include up-to-date information, and if possible, the application number of the application that is in the process, and there is no guarantee for a refund. So you click I understand the above, and then you're going to hear from them in 14 to 30 business days. So now let's sign in into the IRCC portal account. So once you sign in into your account, also remember to create your account. Like I said, it's just follow the prompt. That one is easy. Then you're going to click I accept. And then once you are inside your portal, you can see here it says apply for a visitor visa, transit visa, or a study permit. So we're going to choose this to start the application. Normally what I do is I always start a new application, fill it out just that it's easier for viewers to follow along. So I am going to scroll down on an application I've been working on. So this one right here, and I will continue, but I'm going to get to the point where once you click on this, it's going to start exactly where this is going to continue. Okay. So if you're a new viewer who's trying to start this application, you're going to click on this, and then I am going to continue with this old application so that we get right into it. So once you start the new application, you can take the time to read this information. If you know exactly what to do, just go ahead and fill out the application. But if you do not, then follow along with this video. It says you have 60 days from when you start your application to submit a complete application. After 60 days, the system deletes your information. We know this whole information. We're going to click I acknowledge and then start application. So under groups, if you intend to apply for more than one person at the same time, then you're going to choose yes. So for this video demo, we are going to say no. For example, you want to submit an application for yourself, plus your spouse and children who will travel with you or join you later during your stay in Canada. So if it's a yes for you, you're going to choose yes, and then provide the type of group application that you're trying to create. I have lots of videos where I showed how to create a group application. So I will also leave a link in the description area of the previous visitor videos and sibling videos that I made for visitors in the description area if you're interested in that video on how to create a group application. But if you're just applying for yourself or just applying for one sibling, then you're just going to choose no, save, and continue. Then I want to apply for, you choose a visitor visa or super visa. Why do you need a visa? So down here it says to visit my grandparent, grandchild, sibling, half sibling, step sibling, or non-dependent child who's a Canadian citizen, and the rest of it right here. So we chose this option. So if you're planning to bring a sibling or half sibling over, you choose this option. And then here you're going to give them a reason. Tell us more about what you do in Canada. You just give a reason. I just said to visit my sister for her graduation ceremony. So choose what fits your situation. And then you're going to choose, enter the date when you intend to enter Canada, the month and the day, and also the month you intend to leave. You save that information and continue. So here is just going to give you details of what you've selected and documents that you might need, the letter of invitation, and also information you need to enter. So I'll walk you guys through on how to fill out all these options. So we're going to continue to application. So are you applying on behalf of someone? Let's say you're someone who is in Canada already and you're trying to apply for your sibling or your half sibling, then you are going to be their representative. But if you're an individual who is applying for yourself and your sibling who is in Canada is providing you all the details, but you're the one filling that application yourself, then you're going to choose no. But for this demo, it's going to be an example of a representative for someone who is applying for their sibling. I have a video on how to fill out the representative form. I'll also leave it in the description area of this video in case you're interested, because you are going to be filling out that form if you're applying for your sibling and attach it in the needed documents. So you're going to choose yes. Since you're not an authorized paid representative, you're simply going to choose no. But if your representative is an authorized representative, you're going to choose yes here and follow the prompt. So who are you in relation to the person you're helping? Obviously, it's going to be family member. So now you as the representative, you're going to provide your details, your last name, your given name, your phone number, and your mailing address. So I inputted these numbers manually. If you just want to generate your house address through the system, you can remove this. And once you start typing, it's going to generate it for you, right? So but for this demo, I just kind of typed it out to show you guys how you can also input the number by yourself. Once you fill out all that good details, you come down here, provide your email. Again, remember, this is the representative's information. Save that details and you continue. Travel document of the applicant, right? Now, this is going to be information of the applicant. Let me go back a bit and check something that I have here. So this is the information of the representative. So I will fix something on the next page here because I just noticed something. So on the next page, this is going to be travel document information of the applicant. So this here should be the name of your applicant, the person that you are applying for, right? So your sibling. So you're going to put their last name, their first name, the date they were born, their gender, save that information and continue. Then provide the type of travel document, what kind of passport, the country code, nationality of the passport travel document number. You confirm the document number and the date it was issued and the date it will be expiring. And then here you're just going to answer a few questions about being a lawful resident of the United States, or if you've held a Canadian visitor visa for the past 10 years. Just take your time, read this information. I think it's going to be as in a no for most people, and then you are going to put information here if you're traveling by air. If no, then you choose no. But obviously, most people will be traveling by air. Save that information and continue. Then, so this is citizenship and places where the applicant has lived. So we're going to put the country, the city, if the applicant is a citizen of that country, and then the year they were born. Save that information as well. And then if they have a national identity document, you are going to choose yes and provide it. Just to make this video shorter, I'm going to choose no, because we all know people's attention span is reducing every day. So we'll try to make this video as short as we can. So names used in the past, if you have names, choose yes. If no, go to no, and then save and continue. Then this is going to be contact information of the applicant. So your sibling in your home country. So for this demo, we're sticking with Jamaica, their street address, the city, and then if the mailing address is the same as the residential address, you simply say yes. If no, choose no and provide the information. Then here it says list your current country or territory of residence, then add all other countries or territories where you've lived for the past 5 months, for the past 5 years, for more than 6 months. So if you haven't lived in another country for more than 6 months, then you don't have to worry about this. You can just put your details of the country, being a citizen, and then the year you were born, right? So, and then you save that details and continue. So for the biometrics, if you already have a biometrics, you're going to choose yes, and then they're going to ask you if you want to give another biometrics. But if you haven't, just simply choose no, save, and continue. Then who is inviting you? So here is going to be the inviter's name. So this person now is going to be the person inviting you. So it's going to be your family member in Canada. So for this one, I'm going to change it here. So the person inviting you who lives in Canada, so you're going to provide their last name based on how we are filling out this application. So the person inviting the applicant is also like the family member who is also the representative in this case, right? So the name, last name, given names, relationship, and then the street address where they live in Canada, and then provide phone number and then their email, right? So all these are just make-up numbers just to help with this application, but you know exactly what to fill out once you start this application yourself. Has someone else invited you? I'll say no, save, and continue. And then finances. It says, how much money do you have for your stay in Canada? Just a random number here, 5,000. But if you have someone that is going to take care of you and your accommodation and everything, then you can just simply choose that here. I always want to give a good amount here, even if it's if you have someone who's going to be providing accommodation and feeding for you, that's fine. But it's always good to provide a decent amount here. Anything, most people would say 2,000, but I always like to say 5 grand in case, so that it wouldn't be an issue based on your stay in Canada. So provide that information and then save the details and then move on. Again, just to enable this video to make it shorter as much as I can, I chose no over here. Have you ever studied at a post-secondary school? Definitely it's going to be yes for most people. So you're going to choose, and then it says give details of each program you have studied and are currently studying. But for this video, just to make it short, I'm going to choose no. And also for your work activities, do the same if you've served in any military, and then give details of your employment for the past 10 years. For this demo, I am just going with someone who is unemployed, just to make the video short. But if you're going to fill it out yourself, give those details by clicking on this button and adding the needed information. So once you finish that part, I have most people reach out here because they kind of have little issues with filling out this particular section. You can leave all your questions in the comment section of this video. I'm very good at getting to answer questions whenever I can, and I will help you out with that. So we save and continue. During the past 5 years, have you traveled to a country or territory other than the one where you're a citizen or where you live now? If yes, then you provide more details. But for this video, we're going to stick to no, save and continue. Travel history, continued. Have you stayed in Canada beyond the validity of your status? I would say no. Have you ever been refused a visa or permit? I would say no, but also remember, if any of this is a yes for you, you are definitely going to choose yes. So we save this information and continue. Then for this part, criminality and security, I'm not going to read all of this. It's kind of self-explanatory. So once you get to this point, take the time and read it and answer as it fits your situation. Then you save and continue. Finish up with the criminality and security questions. Then for medical background questions, have you ever had a medical exam performed by an IRCC authorized panel physician in the last 12 months? If it's a yes, you're going to choose yes and provide the information needed. If no, stick to no. And then it says, do you want to work in one of the following jobs? So if you are in Canada based on that new release that I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, and you want to work in any of these areas, then you're going to choose yes. But for this demo, I am sticking to no, just to keep this video going. Save and continue. Medical background questions. Again, this is kind of self-explanatory. So when you get to this point, take your time, read and provide the necessary answer that fits your situation, and then you save and continue. Finish up with the medical background questions, and then family information. So what is your current marital status? You're going to choose what fits you. For this demo, I choose single. Save and continue. And then children. So if you do not have any children, simply choose no. But if you have, then this is kind of like the demo of something you can use to fill this application. So again, to get this in this format, you're simply going to click on this add button here and then fill out the information as it fits you. And then once you provide that information again, save and continue. And then here, if you were adopted, provide the details about your legal parents. So if you don't know who your parents are, simply click on this part here. But if you do know, then you can also add the information by clicking on this add button here. And then once you fill it out, it's going to show like the demo I have below. Provide that good information of your loved one, your parents, and then save and continue. Then language of the applicant. So you're going to provide your native language or mother tongue, how you want to be communicated to, and then the best language on how they're going to reach out to you. Save that information again and continue. And then provide your email address. It says email address of applicant, right? So this is going to be the email address of the applicant, not the representative. And then save and continue. Again, telephone number of the applicant. So always good to follow the prompt on top of each page that comes up, so you know you're providing the right information needed. Then once you provide that, again, to be able to add all this information, you're going to click on this button here, add. And then once you finish, save and continue. Then here it shows you a summary of your information. You have the option to review everything you filled in this application. Application for a visitor visa, study permit, the representative, all this good information. Anyone you want to review, simply click on edit, and then you fix that. And then once you're done, you go all the way down and save and continue. Documents to support your application. Based on how I answered this, I am going to be providing a passport and travel document, which I kind of uploaded. If you're kind of looking for the right information here, you click on this. It gives you a detailed information on what they are looking for. Again, it's self-explanatory. And to get to this point, this arrow here, you're just going to click on it, right? And then it opens up and shows you exactly what you're looking for, what they are looking for rather. And you're going to do this for, oh my My computer is frozen for a moment. Okay. And you're going to do this for every one of them with funds and then use of representative. Again, remember, for the use of representative, I'll leave a link in the description area of this video on a video I made on how to fill that out. So you can follow that guide to fill out the use of a representative form IAM 5476. Optional documents. Employment letter. In case you got a job, then you can upload that information here to help boost your application. Additional documents, you can now upload your letter of invitation here if you want. Based on what I saw here, there was no request for it. But if you want to add extra documents, that's why they're optional documents. You can add it here. I'll also leave a link of an invitation letter sample that I wrote, which is an invitation sample that I've used to invite my mom over to Canada. You can use that option to help with your application. Once you've uploaded the supporting documents, which is the vital ones that they need, the optional documents are just optional, right? Like it says optional, right? Once you have all that information uploaded, save and continue. And then here, it's going to show you consent and declaration. If you want to be contacted by CIC, indicate yes or no. Then give your surname, your name, and then all the way down, I keep using this name here. Okay. Then all the way down to this part, you save and continue. And then the fees, the visitor visa, it's $100 and the biometrics is $85. And in total, you're going to be paying $185. So you're going to save and continue. And then all the way down here, you are going to put your card holder's name, the card number, expiring date, your code, or the 3-digit number on your card. Click on checkout and you make your payment. And that is a simple way on how to apply for a visitor visa for siblings. Like I said, this could also be a good option for a regular visitor visa if you're looking to come to Canada. But the good thing here is you can come into Canada with a visitor visa and try to get a job, because now you can get a job and it can be extended to February 28, 2025. And I provided an option on where you can try to look for jobs when you're within the country or even outside of the country. You can start trying to get a job. Again, remember, this kind of jobs you're going to be looking for are kind of LMIA type of jobs, okay? If you have questions, like I said, leave it in the description area of this video, and I will try as much as I can to get to them. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.